Oh, looks like I gotta rotate. Hey guys, so I'm playing around here, trying to live with my Pro. Looks like I gotta rotate. I've got Starlink now, so there's a chance. So I'm watching it on my phone. Hey guys, and there is a pretty substantial lag on my phone. So what I see on my phone is behind. All right. So I want to figure out how to do the live chat without having the feedback. So there's a message already. Chat publicly as Beck's Armory, yeah. Settings, chat filter. I want to see all messages. Okay, so I'm going to try to not watch it while I'm making it because that doesn't work that great. But then if I do that, I can't see any comments. Live. I guess is what I can do is I can watch the live stream, turn off my sound. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the volume off. That way I don't hear myself. And I should be able to see comments. If anybody's watching, leave me a comment and I will see if I can see it. It says there's one message, but I don't see it. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your... Okay, yeah. Great. I'm going to type here. Hey, guys. What's up? Alright, so I put a comment on there. Now it says there's 2 comments. See, I can't see the 1 comment. Chat filter. Oh, show every message including potential spam. Sure. Just because otherwise it's filtering them and it didn't come through. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I need to set my phone somewhere where I can see it. And then put you guys somewhere where you can see what I'm doing. So, I'm gonna move the camera over here. We'll get a view of the welding table. It's like 4 minutes in. I've got 50% battery. I don't know. Part of me feels like it's almost easier to use my phone. The only advantage here is I have much higher quality. Visual quality anyways. I mean, it's a GoPro. So, I don't want to get spatter all over my phone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my phone back here. And I'll just check it to see if messages pop up. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to weld up a BA shredder. So, a little bit of secret information that not a lot of people know. Yes, people know I'm going to Blade Show. So I'm going to Blade Show in Atlanta. It is the largest knife show in the world. But one thing a lot of people don't know is I'm taking a BA shredder with me, and it's going to be on the Warrior's Way table. So I got to build that BA shredder now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it, right? So we got to start with a base. So this is the front side of the base. This is the back side of the base. And I line them up just like this. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tack it down, tack it up. So when I weld this, these ends are going to kind of, after I get all done, kind of bow in the heat. Now I could clamp that down and prevent that, but I actually want that to happen for two reasons. So first of all, if you use the feet and it's free floating and it's not setting anywhere, the center will be raised up high enough it won't touch. Now if you decide I don't want to use the feet and you bolt it down, that slight bow that has like a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch gap under all four corners, when you tighten this thing to your workbench, it will pre-tension it like a lock washer. So then any vibrations that travel through the system will keep your bolts from coming loose, right? Because you have some spring tension. Just like a lock washer is a spring, and when you tighten it down, it crushes that spring, and then if it tries to come loose, it always stays tight. The same thing will happen with this, right? So I'm gonna let it bow up on purpose because I want that pre-tensioned base configuration. A lot of guys, they feel like that's a failure. You shouldn't let it do that, but it's literally designed for that to be a feature. So if you don't want that feature, you can clamp it down, but it's better to have a than a non-pre-tension joint. So I'm going to keep with the way it was designed, and I'm not going to clamp it down. I'm going to let those curl up just a slight bit. So first thing I'm going to do is we're just going to tack, and then we'll get to welding everything solid. As I spin it around, I just line up the base again. So this curve has a sharp edge on it, so that way it's easy to line up with the mating curve. You just pull this towards you, hit it with a tack. Now I'm going to hit the corners. Is what I'm doing, make sure this is lined up right there. If it is, make sure there's no gap in between the two bottom plates, and then just hit all four corners. Now, at this point, you have a base, right? So before you get all crazy, make sure that this front right here has a square hole and a round hole. That's the front facing you, and the back has a single hole. Now make sure also flat side and flat side both face the same direction. So that's really the only thing you could do wrong when you put this together, is if you switch these or if you have one of them flipped. Alright? So now that these are the way they need to be, I'm going to put a tack here and a tack here. Okay, now everything is tacked into position. It's time to start actually welding it. Before I do that, I'm going to quick check to see if there are any questions. It looks like there are not. I don't even know if I'm live streaming. It says I have been for 9 minutes. So I think it's what I'm going to do. This is going to be the Gen 3 build video. This video should be sitting on that SD card. So what I'm going to do when I'm done is I'll use that footage, chop it up, and delete all this random talking of me. And hopefully I've got some footage good enough on there to help do a video guide of how to build it. Over. Shouldn't. You know what? I'm just going to do this traditionally. I really like to use my pulse and dual pulse mode on the welder, but the last thing I want to do right now is mess it up, and I feel like I need some more practice. This is gonna be my Blade Show grinder, so I want it to look real good. One thing that helps, spray everything with anti-spatter spray, and then the spatter that comes off while you're MIG welding can be just knocked off super easy. That's gonna make it look better when you're done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weld a bead from here to here. Now I fully weld these, guys. I don't tack this stuff, right? This is a professional grade 2x72 grinder. We don't tack shit on professional grade equipment, right? You tack it to get it in position. Then you weld it. You need to weld your stuff. Tacks are not welds. All right, let's do this. So right now, you can see a 1/16 gap underneath this. I'm gonna leave it that way because I want it that way, okay? And there is no gap here, but I'll create one when I weld this. So now, I'm not just gonna do this one. I always alternate opposite sides. That way it doesn't warp in a way I don't intend. So now on this side, we're gonna spray it with some anti-spatter spray. Turn things down just about 5 amps. Right now I'm running 145 amps. It's on Synergic setting, so as far as, and 22.3 volts. Looks beautiful. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna do this side now. I'm going alternating corners, right? That spreads the heat out and gives me even warpage. So let's turn this down just a smidge. It's gonna basically still looks beautiful. And I'll pull you around for this side so you can see it closer. Oh, connection lost. Oh no. All right, it said my connection was lost, so I don't know if I'm actually live or not. Either way, I'm gonna keep on going because I think the footage is still recording to my GoPro. Do the base first, and like I said, you can see just a little bit of daylight there. And now we're gonna weld one on this side and one on that side. Okay. It still says reconnecting, and I'm at 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this live stream just because I don't know if it's actually live streaming. And I'm gonna switch over to my phone the old school way and see how that works. Anyways, guys, if you're interested in a BA shredder, let me show you the finished product. right there. That's the finished product. If you want an amazing high performance 2x72 belt grinder like that one, and you want to save a ton of money, if you bought something like this off the you know, open market, plug and play, painted, motor, welded, you're looking at $2,500, $3,000, maybe even more. You can build this for $1,000 bucks. The kit only costs $450 from me, and that comes with all the hardware and the plates. Only thing you have to buy is the wheels, and then you'd have to paint it, get a motor and a VFD. I also sell kits that I fully weld. In that case, you add $300 to the kit, and I'll do all the welding and machining. Then you just have to paint it and put a motor and wheels and a VFD. If you want me to add a wheel kit, you can select that option as well. All that's available at xarmory.com. So I'll try to do a pinned comment or whatever. I'm not sure. This is a live video. I don't do a lot of those. But anyways, now I just got to figure out how to shut this live stream down. I think I do it with my phone, so let's try that. I mean, it still shows that it's live streaming and everything, even though the GoPro says connection lost. But let's go ahead and kill this live stream.